Welcome back. It's time for a terrific Tuesday here at the World Pickleball League. The Dilli Dillwale at number 5 on the points table have a chance to go to number 3 if all goes their way. But the Bengaluru Jawans looking to forget about what happened last night and come back to winning ways. It's time now for us to welcome the two teams here at the CCI.
And let's welcome the team players. Jack Foster, Katerina Stewart, Trang Hyun McLean, Marcelo Jardin, Alejandra Bavaria, Felix Brunet, Mauro Garcia and Rushali Thakre. And let's welcome the next team joining us for this tie, Dilli Dillwale. Please welcome the coach, Coco Lococo. And the players, Alexa Shull, Eduardo Izeri, Willie Chung, Lauren Mercado, Leander Lazaro, Kenta Miyoshi, Aiko Yoshitomi, and Ishal Kani.
Time for the toss now.
Eduardo,
Let's go to Mark Taylor.
Jack, best of luck. All right, Eduardo, you've got the call. We've got all India or flats. All India. It is flat. Jack, you've won the serve. You want to serve? Eduardo, which end? Okay. Best of luck, gentlemen. 1 minute. Here, Jack.
Remember, Manish, what Pickleball does to you. Atli and Priya mentioned in their social media that, of course, SRK has KKR, but when they got this team,
And you can only score points when you're serving. If you're not serving, you can seize the opportunity to serve by winning the point. So we'll try and keep reminding you of these.
but you need to dynamically change immediately if something's not happening. But that works for him sometimes.
Side out.
Well, I think the theory here for Azari is
Oh, look at that serve.
important factor here is that sun is right in Irizarry's eyes, so that's not helpful, but he will finish at the better end of the court. Exciting players, and if he can hit form, look out.
Well, I think if this man can get his volleying right, here is Zari. Jack Foster can have a bit of trouble.
To maintain the decibel levels while they're celebrating. Oh, sorry, but no sorry.
That's right, Pankaj.
15 minutes, you got to keep on playing, you got to keep on scoring.
And in conventional pickleball, you have the opportunity to call a timeout, whereas these boys, they've got no timeouts. And he's got that powerful serve as well. And then powerful ground strokes as to top it off. What a sensational shot down the line.
15-5.
Jack Foster just ripping through, look at that. And Irizarry trying to cover the entire court, Manish, but he's not really able to. His footwork is not really that great today.
To a session this morning, they were great kids. We could have a future champion on our hands.
Absolutely,
out of that group.
But then Jack Foster returns, gets those angles very, very accurately.
He's covering the court really well tonight.
Side out.
He's following the right shot in, and he's making it so hard for Irizarry. I certainly couldn't do it only halfway through this World Pickleball League.
Yeah.
So probably Jack Foster, Vanchik Kapadia, Marcio Garcia, and maybe Freeman for that matter. So all of them kind of doing pretty well. And yes, he's learning the nuances of the game.
Go for it now. It's got to start happening now. No other time. Oh, great shot. Terrific shot. That is a lovely, lovely lob. But then that response. Wow.
What an incredible shot from the baseline from Irizarry.
5-21.
Just the consistency. Now look at that. Look at Jack Foster. And then the return was absolutely stunning. And there it is. Coco gets the pickle play. Yes, we just spoke about that.
Staying far back to face the Foster serve and then covers a fair bit of distance as well. Just not enough power in that shot from Foster.
Japan's #1 player.
And this time, he probably didn't get the bounce right. But Kenta Miyoshi, Manish, we saw him a couple of months back at the World Series here at CCI.
Nice chip shot from Miyoshi, but beautiful play from Jack Foster. He can't put a foot wrong right now. He's just on fire.
Yes, you get 3 points for a victory and 2 points for a tied game.
Point.
Look, a tired response from Irizarry. That's very evident.
Hardly a parabola there. So flat and so difficult to negotiate. And over. Oh!
That's called sorry, but no sorry.
Another net tickler from Irizarry.
That was more than a tickler. It pinched.
5-26.
It landed on top of the net, that one.
Go.
Or deficit for Irizarry, but Jack Foster won't mind. That was out.
Point.
That was out. Today it has been very inconsistent, but it's not a great start by Dilli Dillwale, but they cannot lose heart.
Got a challenge on
It's
the
a-
out call.
It's a very strategic challenge taken, probably for a breather.
I'm not sure if it's a good
in.
option. It looked to be clearly out to me, Pankaj. What do you think?
But I agree with Manish last night when he said you can't take the reviews back home, might as well use it, get a breather.
Yeah, but you could use this breather in another match, perhaps.
Yes,
Because this
but
result looks like it's pretty clear cut.
Oliver,
Anyway.
the Bengaluru Jawans coach is not happy. He's smiling in a wry manner. He knows it's out. He knows why they've taken the... It's clearly, Hawkeye shows us, it's clearly out. So, smiles everywhere.
It's actually closer than I thought.
The ball is out. Challenge is unsuccessful. Point. Score is now 27-9. Delhi have one challenge remaining.
Victory this should be for Bengaluru Jawans, and that'll sort of
42
send a few
seconds
nerves from last night when they...
It's always a great feeling to get that first match under your belt. But what a way to finish from Irizarry. He's battling to the end here. You've got to give him credit for that. If he can get another point.
9-27. Score is 27-9.
Last 30 seconds, and look at the replay. In fact, the way... This is the way Irizarry should have come on the net right from the beginning. He was trying a lot, but didn't happen. But here it is, last few seconds of the match. Foster gets a very beautiful angle backhand. He should have been very good in trigonometry in school. That should be the end of it.
And that's the match. What a convincing win by Jack Foster from the Bengaluru Jawans. An incredible match, 27-10 over Eduardo Irizarry from the Dilli Dillwale.
Lovely victory there, and Bengaluru Jawans were looking for that. They've got it. Captain America, Jack Foster does it. Atlee couple very, very happy there. And for them, every 7.5 minutes is like a big, big battle.
It's now time for us to enjoy the women's doubles. It's Lauren Masado and Alexa Schull, the youngster, who have the responsibility of helping the Dilli Dillwale strike back against a very powerful duo of Frank Hyun McLean and her partner as well on court. Which way will the wind blow? It's blue versus the reds and whites.
Here we start as the experienced pair of Lopez Borobia and Trang. They're not going to keep it easy because Borobia Lopez and Trang McLean are experienced customers in the doubles category. A good one going on. Schull trying to pull the trigger. She gets it right.
Side out.
Great attack by Schull. That overhead angle, perfect play.
On the defensive, the two girls from Bengaluru, a touch lucky there. Was there a touch?
Yes,
I think there was, yeah.
Yeah.
Only 7 points have been played thus far. A 3-point deficit between the two teams. Delhi trailing right now. Yep. Longer rallies might just test the Bengaluru Jawans a little bit more.
Give them 5 years, I think. There were lots of 14-year-olds there this morning.
I tell you what, Gordon, in India, we pick things up very quickly. We grasp things very quickly. 5 years is an eternity. You will see them play pickleball in a couple of weeks from now. They might have already bought a paddle.
I was so impressed with the kids this morning. They, like you said, Manish, they picked it up super quickly, and we were having competitive matches within half an hour.
I tell you what, Bengaluru perhaps already feeling the heat of the kind of resistance and the renaissance that Dilli Walas are showing.
Second server.
What a close match we've got here. So Stewart having an immediate impact.
In fact, I saw one of the reels today of
Second
Stewart
server.
where Roshali Thakre actually challenged her for something which is very interesting, to
Second
hold a coffee
10-8-2.
table on one leg on your fingers. And Roshali, tough nut she is, she could hold it for almost 30 seconds and Stewart was surprised she couldn't do it.
Was there coffee on the table?
No, I just spilled before giving the table to Roshali.
What's on offer here for these two teams? Tantalizing little rally that ends
Side out.
in an anticlimactic way. A touch of luck as well. Time for a winner. Does she have it? Does she have it?
That was close, Manish.
23 seconds left. Looping serve.
Gordon, that was a very interesting serve because, in fact, what Schul did was kind of lobbed it, took the pace of the ball. Nervous moments. It's in!
What
It's
a
in!
finish! What a finish by Delhi. We've got 4 seconds left and they're up by 2.
over.
It looks as though they've done it. They have! Delhi have done the impossible. They've pulled this game out of the fire and won 13 points to 11.
Well, the Dilli Dillwalas can well be called the Dilli Thrillwalas. A thrilling finish here, right in the nick of time. They got into the lead, and the Bengaluru Jawans have been shocked. Take a look at that. Forget about what happened in the first match. This is how the second match ended. The women's doubles going Delhi's way. 13-11. Well done, and congratulations to Lauren Basado and Alex Soshul. Back in just a bit with match number 3. Stay tuned. Well, amidst the din of the drums here at the CCI, we are seeing an absorbing, an exhilarating contest between Bengaluru and Delhi. 2 ties done, 1 for Bengaluru, the other for Delhi. Who wins this one is anybody's guess. After the women's doubles, it's now time for the men's doubles, where we will have Kenta Miyoshi and Leander Lazaro for the Dilli Dillwalas up against Marcelo Hardim, the 51-year-old youngster, partnering Mauro Garcia for the Bengaluru Jawans. Last 4 days,
All right, best of
and
luck.
it just gets
Time in.
better and better with
0-0-2.
every match, every tie, every point.
So we have the Spanish Armada from Bengaluru Jawans taking on the Asian Giants from Dilli Dillwale. There it is. That's what happens, Gordon, when you win. It's a habit that you've got to inculcate. Both of them know that the Spanish duo of Yardim and Garcia are extremely dangerous. Now, as we normally see, Garcia is the one who pulls the trigger. Yardim just continues to support him. Your dink rally here, you were wishing for it.
I was expecting to see it in the women's doubles match, but the men showing a bit of patience here, waiting for that ball. Who's going to pull the trigger?
The dink rally is also, I suppose, a think rally, which makes you think. It makes you think about when you're going to pull the trigger, and that's how it all ended.
That's a really clever point. Poach from Jardim. Great get from Garcia. What an incredible rally, and that just ignites this stadium.
That looked like an action sequence in a Bond movie.
Look at that. Look at the
3-1-2.
switching from Garcia and Yardim. That was very interesting, something like what we see in beach volleyball.
5-3 the score. We are inching closer to that halfway mark where both these
4-5-1.
teams will get a 1-minute breather to think, to recalibrate. This is most certainly the last point before Mark Taylor calls for pause. That landed inside. That is magic from
And stop
Miyoshi.
the clock.
Mamma mia, Miyoshi.
Got 1
Well
minute
done.
changeover, gentlemen.
It is
Score
5 apiece as
5-5-1,
we head
Kenta
into
serving.
a 1-minute breather. All of us need one. Back in just a bit.
Delhi supporters,
7-5-2.
they are increasing the decibel levels of celebration. Look at the very interesting serve. You lob it, make it very difficult for your opponent, not a flat serve.
Point.
And this soft game from Delhi is really getting the rhythm of Bengaluru
8-5-2.
really upset.
Once again, Lazaro with that very, very typical lobbed serve makes it very difficult for Garcia to return. And then they set up the point. Very interesting situation right now as Delhi have got a 3-point lead. Garcia eager to pull the trigger.
Nice counter from Lazaro. And again, but
Side out.
Miyoshi unable to counter that one.
Just lost his shape there, Miyoshi, with that backhand volley.
5-8-1.
I think the momentum that Dilli acquired
Second
at the end of that
server.
first half is what is helping them now, because Bengaluru
5-8-2.
were left with a lot of question marks in their head.
It's 4 minutes remaining and it's a 3-point lead. This match could still go anyway.
Point.
Later in the broadcast, and the Bengaluru
Time back
Jawans
in.
fans
Score is 6-12-1.
very, very tense. The pickle play is over, so Arden comes back. Deep return.
That's a cheap point, so they close it to
8-12-1.
4, but there's only 10 seconds left.
Point.
Doesn't matter, just play on, just continue the rally. Finish off those 7 seconds.
9-12-1.
And they've closed it to 3.
Game
There
over.
goes the drum. Balle, balle for Dilli Dillwale. What a match. What a victory. Bengaluru Jawans facing exactly what they had last night, but Dilli Dillwale, heart of gold. But that was the score. 3 point was the difference between the two teams. Men's doubles rubber goes to Dilli Dillwale. Welcome back. This is a PNG Jewelers powered World Pickleball League. What just happened? Jack Foster opened the account for Bengaluru Jawans, but Dilli Dillwale did a bit of balle in the women's doubles and the men's doubles, and now it's up to match number 4, and this is going to be a cracker of a match because Katerina Stewart is going to take on Alexa Kshul. Unbelievable athletes, brilliant players, and very difficult, Gordon, to choose from any one of them. There is Stewart. Alexa Kshul will be... Oh, that was a good one!
What a way to start
Time
for
out.
Stewart.
Even Alexa was stunned for a moment.
Beautiful deep serve from Stewart. Crafty play.
Point.
Really showing her all-court prowess early, Stewart.
And Stewart
Time
has
out.
that typical whippy action. You know, she comes down the baseline and then goes for that whip, which will
0-1.
help the ball to travel and swing in.
It's like you say, it's like a whipping action.
Alexa
Point.
not really able to get her feet in the first couple of minutes.
Chances of winning, is she a favorite, or is it Katrina Stewart?
You'd have to say Katerina
Right out.
Stewart would be going into this match favourite. She's
Respect off court, on court, she won't give an inch.
No doubt about it, Manish.
Side out.
All the respect before and after the match. By the way, my favorite is Molly Nags.
great player from the UK.
Got Alexa on the wrong
Right out.
foot. Now what's happening here is that Alexa is trying to fight back.
America locked in an intense battle here. Oh,
Right
where
out.
did that land? Stewart? Just outside. 6-0 the score. Clash number 5. Match number 5, which will be the decider. At this stage, though, it looks like the Bengaluru
Point.
Jawans will level scores by winning this match, because Alexa Kshul seems to have no idea.
I think it was slightly a bit sort of a miscalculation from Dilli Dillwale not to get Isha Lakhani in the doubles and keep Alexa fresh for the singles. So what they did was they tried Alexa
15-1.
both.
We've seen some sensational pickleball action. It's just been a revelation.
Much better play from Alexa after the break. And she
Point.
gets the break. 7 minutes remaining. Again, keeping Alexa fresh for the singles and using Isha Lakhani in the
2-18.
doubles again. Oh, good one
Point.
there. Beating Alexa.
Smart play from Stewart. She is just reading the shots of Shul's
19-2.
paddle. She comes to the net, sees where that ball's
Point.
coming, and then just finishes it off.
22.
Look at the angle that Stewart got, Gordon. And what has happened with Alexa is that she hasn't been able to slow down Stewart. Oh! Sorry, no sorry. Alexa hit that ball. It rolled, literally rolled on the
3
net
minutes
for
to
a
go.
second or two and then fell on the other side.
4:27.
Sorry, but no sorry. On day 3, as Alexa just continues to break down every moment. Just 2 minutes remaining in
Point.
this match.
Side out.
Bengaluru Jawans fans.
Well, the noise was deafening, really. A crack we heard. 29-4 it is, with less than
Point.
2 minutes to go. And now she's hit that milestone. 30 points for the first time
34.
at the inaugural World Pickleball League. The highest number of points scored by any player or
Point.
any team in any match of any tie. And this is only day 5. Records
34.
are meant to be broken, and they will keep getting broken.
The Coach Ollie, he wants to keep Katerina as fresh as he can for the upcoming
Point.
mixed doubles.
I think she should just sort of go easy for the next 50 seconds. Aggressive as ever, taking a leaf out of Katerina Stewart's book.
Side out and game over.
And with that, it's time. It's 2-2 between the Bengaluru Jawans and the Dilli Dillwalas. It's been a topsy-turvy battle. It's been a terrific tie on this Tuesday evening here at the CCI Brabant Stadium in Mumbai. Take a look at the scorecard. This has been such an incredible encounter between these two teams. 34-5 the score, back in just a bit with match number 5, showing the singles might of the Bengaluru Jawans. And it's now down to the mixed doubles where Katerina Stewart, the star of that last match, and she's partnering with Mauro Garcia.
Absolutely, here we go in the mixed doubles, but I'm really surprised with Oliver because he has got Stewart to play the women's singles, and then he lined her up for the mixed doubles. Normally, the coach can ask a player to play only 2 games in a tie,
0-0-1.
but normally you try to give them a break. You play kind of a doubles and then or singles later on with a break in between, but that was not the case with Katerina.
Well, she is a superstar and she is an athlete at her highest. It's every match that counts. And Mikado gets the sorry, not sorry.
0-1-1.
One apiece now in this mixed doubles. Remember, the team that wins this match wins the tie as well. 5 matches in a tie. Men's singles, women's singles, men's doubles, women's doubles, and then this 5th one is the mixed doubles.
Willie Chung is that they're so overwhelmed with the shots that they play. They smile even if they lose that point.
And that's the Willie Chung that I know.
Server.
He is a champion from Asia. Into the dink rally. Who's going to pull the trigger? Willie hits the spot right at the feet of Garcia.
What Dilli Dillwale have done whenever they have stayed close to the Bengaluru Jawans, they have won.
Mikado!
Well, I suppose
4-1-1.
on available evidence, Bengaluru don't seem to like opponents that wear blue. They're feeling the blues, aren't they?
And Arden continues the same
Second
unforced
server.
errors that he was doing in the men's doubles.
2-6-2.
And Willie
Side
Chung has come to play.
Dilli Dillwale cannot stop earning points. They can't be complacent here. Taking on the full.
And Stewart, this time with the speed up to Chung. Great defense from Schul. Oh, what a rally!
Second server.
Incredible point.
You give your opponent a moment to come back, and then you have your backs to the wall. Again, a bit of a confusion there between Willie Chung and Mikado.
Point.
10 seconds to go, and they've
9-14
scored some
two.
very quick points here, Delhi. If this game could have been a very different story.
Game over.
It's a game, set, match, game over for Dilli Dillwale and Bengaluru Jawan. They lost 3-2 yesterday to Pune United, but today they have won 3-2 against Dilli Dillwale. A hard-fought victory for them. Celebrations in the Bengaluru camp.
What a sensational performance from the Bengaluru Jawans.
Yes, and that's the result in the mixed doubles. Bengaluru Jawans win the party.